So I'm going to focus on the election and what we may see in terms of the economy and U.S. India relations. So as has been pointed out, there's really three possible scenarios for this election. Three possible scenarios being that a Congress-led coalition manages to squeak out a victory, that third front government comes to power, probably with heavy backing from either Congress or BJP, or that BJP coalition manages to take the election. Since we are talking about India, there's a million other scenarios. Aliens could come down. I mean, who knows what could actually happen. But three primary scenarios. I'll touch briefly. If a third front government comes to power, I think we'll see something akin to anarchy. I don't think I'll spend much time dwelling on what would happen in that scenario. It happened once in India's past, and it wasn't an effective government. And as soon as the Congress pulled the plug on their support, it fell, which I don't think anything too different would happen this time if that scenario comes to pass. If Congress manages to squeak out a victory and remain in power, I think with Rahul Gandhi as the prime minister, you're unlikely to see a dramatic variation on the policy and foreign policy front that we've seen so far from Congress thus far. A focus on social programs. It'll be further commitment by the electorate that indeed they are going to continue to vote for being given things rather than focus on growth. I think they'll have an even more difficult time moving a parliament-focused reform agenda. So I think largely you won't see any new initiatives on foreign policy necessarily, and in terms of economic and legislative front, it'll be roughly equivalent to what we've seen in the past. So I'll spend most of my time on what I would think a BJP-led government would look like in terms of economic development and U.S.-India relations.